Why, hello, brother. It's been quite some time, hasn't it? You seem to be doing quite well for yourself, being a family man and all.
Enough. Apollo, where's my daughter? Why have you slaughtered all these innocent draconians? They've done nothing to warrant such evil actions.
Oh, please, their mere existence is an evil action in its own right. The peace treaty should never have been established.
You have broken a serious covenant, Apollo. You've released all sorts of depravity upon all those after you.
Wow, oh dear, covenant schmugging it. I'm not afraid of some lame superstition. I'm just correcting the mistakes Father made.
Enough. Where is my daughter, Luna?
Well, if it isn't the Queen of Shadows herself gracing us with her presence today, I must say this is quite the honor.
Stop dodging our questions, and answer them already.
Why, we killed her, and not just her, but also smashed all the remaining draconian eggs in the nesting grounds as well. I say, the less hell spawns, the better.
What an evil, monstrous thing to do.
Apollo, this is a new low, even for you. You'll never get away with this.
Oh, I believe I already have. In fact, I'll return home a hero after we strip this land of all its gold and resources. Don't worry, I'll be sure to share some of the winnings with you if you agree to abandon Lilith and return to Eldora.
Also, I assume that if you'll hear then you must have already dealt with Rasputin. I'll even overlook that, if you agree to swear your allegiance to me.
That is my final ultimatum for both you and Nicodemus. I will not waver.
Never. It's about time we end this, brother. Let's finish this.
Agreed. You're the worst king I ever had the displeasure of counseling.
Very well. Troops, annihilate all three of them. Let no one survive. And so Eios used his warping powers to take Apollo far away to confront him personally as the onslaught against Eldorian Draconasia continued. And it's just like, I don't know how it happened. It just felt like the two brothers represented two opposing forces, one for peace, the other one is for war. It's like their ideologies were bound to clash at some point. But even so, Apollo displayed all kinds of warlike tendencies during their battle. It was literally set up to be a fight to the death. And this is between blood brothers. Even so, the epic tale of the battle between the Red Warrior and the White Priest was echoed for legions to come.
A soft-hearted traitor such as yourself is only delaying the inevitable, Nicodemus. You never pegged us with the type who would dirty his delicate little hands to get a job done. Honestly, it's about time you showed your true colors.
I was always true. I always remained loyal to my beliefs. It's sniveling little vultures like you who do any and everything they're told just to climb the ladder of nobility. You may be financially abandoned, but you're morally bankrupt.
Why, who needs morals if they're going to result in you dying like a nameless dog in a ruined wasteland? You can save your morals for the afterlife where you'll be reunited with Lilith and all the other Draconians.
It's a grave mistake to seek the life of a prophet of the Most High. This is my final warning, Shakespeare. You and your army must repent and atone at once, if you hope to escape judgment.
My word, Nicodemus. goodness, I had no idea you were such a great comedian as well. What can a mere man such as yourself do against the most powerful army in all of Zestria?
You are warned.
Wait, what's going on?
It's too late. Judgment has come.
This man's a deranged demon. Soldiers, slay him at once.
And so the soldiers wasted no time charging at the lone prophet Nicodemus. This felt so one-sided just looking at these legions of numbers. But don't get it twisted. Nicodemus used his powers, his divine powers, to open up a raging gulf to the center of the earth, where the army completely perished. Shakespeare, along with all the generals, were all plunged into a bottomless pit of flame and fires, like just non-stop searing heat that scorched them. Meanwhile, as this phenomenon was taking place, Leda wasted no time rushing to her husband's side as he confronted Apollo.
Gar.
Why bother resisting, brother? You and I both know that battle isn't your style. This is such an unsightly struggle even for you.
I can't, not until you surrender and atone.
Please, if anything, you're the one who needs to atone for mixing your blood with these lowly creatures. You're such a pathetic sight, so why don't I do us both a favor and just execute you here and now?
Never.
What's going on? Why can't I move?
Enough. You've done absolutely too much damage to be let off without any repercussions. It all ends here in a place where no one can save you.
You devil witch, release me from your binding clutches.
Even now, you still have the gall to shout insults. You're nothing like your father or your brother. They taught me to see the good in humanity. You, however, I don't even think you're related to them.
So now even the Queen of Shadows has compared me to those soft-hearted fools. I'm the king Eldora always needed, not my father and certainly not my brother. It should have always been my role to get the respect they always garnered.
No, your actions today have shown us that you're unworthy of anyone's respect. The bottomless darkness in your heart confirms that fact.
Wait, what do you plan to do with me?
I'm putting an end to things now before your darkness spreads like a wildfire. You'll pay for taking the lives of my daughter, Seraphina, and all of the other inhabitants of Draconesia.
This was a holy crusade. Things shouldn't have turned out like this.
Sorry. But, not even you believe your own words. There was nothing holy about this. Nothing whatsoever. You just wanted to release your pent-up jealousy, envy, greed and pride against your brother and Draconesia. It's evil human beings like you that make this world a terrible place to live in. Now, see for yourself the consequences of provoking this so-called Queen of Shadows.
No, wait, please! And so the bounded king remained still as he immediately faced swift judgment from Leda. It was all too sudden. This means never underestimate the nice ones or the quiet ones or the peaceful ones. For they too know a thing or two about war and conflict. However, this battle was short-lived. The victory was short-lived as they were all still trying to process and put the things together, wrap their head around things that happened. It was like, who would have known all this could happen so suddenly? And so a cloud of confusion lingered around the two as they tried to piece together and process all that took place today.
I've returned, Eios.
Leader, you're back. Thank goodness. Where's Apollo? Did you know?
I'm sorry, Eios. The darkness had already consumed him. He was too dangerous to keep alive.
This all feels like a terrible nightmare. So much happened all at once. We didn't have time to process it all.
I feel the same way. We didn't even have time to catch a breath before we had a chance to sort things out. Everything just feels too otherworldly to be true.
Hello, Princess. Little. What are you two? We've got more trouble. The Eldorians have released terrible nuking weapons liable to wipe Draconisia off the face of Zestriel. They're going to unleash fires from the heavens that will consume everything in the land.
This is just too much. What did we ever do to deserve such an outcome as this?
They've already taken everything of value from us. What's the point of even engulfing this place in flames?
This failsafe was to only activate if Apollo was slain in battle. If he couldn't rule this place, then it should perish along with him.
Even in death, you're vile, Apollo.
Please, sire. I know you both didn't even get the time to mourn your losses. However, if we don't do anything now, we're all finished.
I'm all out of ideas at this point. Everything just feels too unrealistic.
I have an idea. Call out to the Untitled ambition and command it to use Trinity Fate Guardian.
Sure. Why not?
Okay, why does this remind me of something a royal noble did to the heroes a while back? But anyways, magic was put in place to ensure that if the king fell in battle, he was gonna cause the entirety of Draconasia to perish alongside him, which is kind of like a low blow if I do say so myself. But anyways, the three held their hands together, called out to the Untitled ambition, and used this power to warp themselves into far away to safety, to get them far away from the blast. And quite a blast it was. I mean, just look at that. If that wasn't enough, take a look overhead on how it looks. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what they're being saved from. Oh boy, that was a close one.